All right, we are back, and we are playing what could be coming to the end of this case. We've seen a bit of a face turn in wrestling lingo um, with Gavel, who's been aiding us in this cross examination. And
Is she aiding or stoking the fire? I'm not sure.
what do you mean, aiding or stoking the fire?
Like, is she aiding us or is she?
Definitely feels like she's aiding us. I mean, I guess there could be an ulterior motive, but so far she's done stuff that Mr. Winter has not really understood. As far as, like, you know, kind of giving Miles an out a couple times.
Her hair looks like light flakes.
Yeah, I've noticed that for a while. I'm not sure why, but
They match, like, she has that nice, like, really back.
no. Quit trying to butter me up and cut to the chase, will ya? Ha ha ha, of course. We summon you here to confirm something. Whoops. What is Judge Gavel up to? Dr. Hertz, this court asks that you provide the unabridged truth regarding the following. Do you stand by your preliminary findings? Can you vouch for their complete and total accuracy? Grandma doesn't make mistakes ever. That's strange. Huh? What do you mean? In the course of this trial, an error was indeed found in her report. So I ask again for the truth, Dr. Hertz. Did you alter, tamper with, or in any way falsify your findings? That's awful. How can you even say that? What are you asking me for? Why the heck would I want to do that? To help the true culprit, of course. As if I know anything about all that. I just know I didn't do anything of the sort. And that seems doubly strange. What other explanation could there be for the discrepancy in your report? Mr. Edgeworth? I wonder if you might have any thoughts on the matter? It's not like you to be coy, I must say. Why does she keep taking charge and helping me? I still don't know what she's trying to do, but I'll happily take what I can get. If everything was reported accurately and then handed off to Mr. Winter according to protocol, the report shouldn't contain any mistakes. Wait, for the record, I didn't do anything to the report. I guess we'll see, won't we? Dr. Hertz, perhaps we could begin with your side of the story. Why do we even need to? This is pointless. I'll be the judge of what's pointless, thank you very much. We have patients waiting back at the hospital. But Grandma, youch, we really don't have time for this. Won't you please help us? I can't stress how important this is. Grandma, says she'll testify. Could you please make it quick? If we're not back soon, people will suffer. And yet you had no qualms about taking your time and buying cotton candy the last time we saw you. We'll let you go as soon as we can, I promise. Assuming you tell us the truth, that is. Well, I wasn't expecting this. No way there's a mistake in Grandma's report. Not never. I've been dealing with the dead longer than you've been alive, Sonny Jim. Me writing something wrong is about as likely as, ouch. And what the heck do you think I'd stand to gain by doctoring a file? Doesn't make a lick of sense. That's all she has to say. Nothing funky here. See, it's just as I thought. There's no chance the good doctor doctored her findings. And you swear by the holy goddess that this testimony is true. Of course, Grandma's never told a lie in her... Your opinions are not necessary, Nurse Needler. Your grandmother is the subject of this inquiry, not you. Not necessary? That's not fair. I'm the only ally poor Grandma has. Go ahead and shout objection left and right. You best be prepared then, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Oh, I'm more than prepared. I'm ready to expose the truth behind the error in the report. I'd like to get more on this.
Hold it!
The victim appears to have put this raincoat on after sustaining the head injury, and yet there was not a single drop of her blood in the chest area of the raincoat. Therefore, she must have been hit in the head before she was stabbed in the chest, making it pre-mortem. Oh, that's ouch. I don't need you to teach me how to suck eggs, young man. My dang report already says what you just said, don't it? Your report states that the head injury appears to have been sustained post-mortem, which is the exact opposite of what I just said. Oh. I'm sure. I diligently dictated that report to Florence here, and she wrote it down just like I said it. If something happened to it after that, we're nothing to do with me.
So an option report?
Yeah, it's interesting. You dictated it. I diligently dictated the report to Florence. Anything after that, we're nothing to do with me.
Hold it!
Interesting. Just so we're on the same page, what were your conclusions regarding the body? Well, like I said, ouch. Sorry, it was, death from a good hard knock to the noggin. Certain when that knock happened, Dr. Hertz? Pre-mortem, of course. Chest wound happened after the poor girl died. I told Florence that, and she wrote it down. So that's what it says in my dang report. That may be what you told her, but I think we're finally getting to the truth.
Hold it!
You may not have stood to gain anything from it, but what about your granddaughter? Me? I didn't stand to gain anything either. Never mind her, what about your little Fred over there? She'd stand to gain something for sure. Look at you trying to accuse my sweet innocent Florence of wrongdoing. Yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I wish you'd tell that to Chairman Winter. Anyhow, nobody doctored that report. You hear? Nobody.
Hold it!
Did anything stand out as strange to either of you when you were examining the body? Let's see. Huh? What's that, Grandma? Pretty strange young fella showed up, that's for sure. A strange man? Who? Looks like a dang fool he was. All frilly around the neck and such.
It is.
And the dangest thing of all, even though we all knew the idiot boy ruffian, crimson-suited creep? Oh, so Mr. Edgeworth is a ruffian and a creep. Those are not words you need to commit to memory, Kay. Dr. Daughter. I should probably try to make sure that Nurse Needler is being truthful, too.
Hold it!
To be, a doctor can't afford to make mistakes. Even a veteran like Grandma would be out of a job if she messed up even once. So there's relying on me. Might be you can bungle your work and survive, mister, but I can't.
Hold it!
You really never made a single mistake in all that time. Doctoring's all about experience. The longer you've been at it, the better you get. Heh, if only the same were true of prosecuting. Chairman Winter would be the best in the business. But I think we can all agree that's not the case. Oh, you really are a devil, Miles. But you're also quite wrong. I've never once made a mistake either. After all, I have people do that for me. I'm too busy for foul-ups, and luckily for me, I don't have to make them. Isn't having people just grand? Don't you go trying to make Doctor and Lorian sound the same. They ain't nothing alike. Nothing alike, I tell ya. So this is the one that I think is interesting.
Hold it!
So let me read it again. So, I wonder, even though this isn't part of her statement, the report says she died from chest wounds, and the head wound was post-mortem. But she's saying she dictated it that it was the opposite. So I wonder if we have to... Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. There we go. Dr. Hertz, I'd like you to take a look at the report for yourself. Oh, I'll read it to... Youch! This ain't what I said. This ain't what I said at all. What? What do you mean exactly? I don't know. But I can't say that. Miss Needler, if you were attempting to bury Dr. Hertz's truth, I will gladly hear her confession myself on behalf of the Goddess of Justice. Dr. Hertz seems to be telling Judge Cavell something in private. What? I see. Very well, allow me to relate to everyone what you have just told me. Ain't no doubt about what I said. I dictated my findings to Florence just like I told you I did. The fuddle-headed young thing must have wrote it down wrong or something. Wow, that was a great impression. Yes, but was it really necessary? So in summary, there is an error in the report. And it's all because of you, Nurse Needler. The true facts have now been shown to be that the head injury occurred prior to the chest wound.
So did she make an accident? Like a mistake? Or was she trying to hide something?
It looks like she said one thing, but her granddaughter wrote down something else.
It's an accident. It's an accident.
It's either an accident or there's some weird reason why she did it. I don't know if they're both truthful or if only Grandma is. Just a minute, Verity. You make it sound as if the poor girl did it deliberately. Whereas it seems to me she just made a little mistake. Pre-mortem, post-mortem, they're practically the same word, don't you think? Except they mean two completely opposite things. This was deliberate, no doubt about it. Why would you want to change it? Exactly, thanks. Ouch! You won't get away that easy. Explain yourself, young lady. But Grandma, You submitted the falsified report, an act that led to Kay being accused of murder. You owe us an explanation. I can't. I can't tell you. Not don't want to, but can't. This is really rather unpleasant, don't you think? Ganging up on this poor, considerate girl who's only looking after her grandmother. She has nothing to do with anything. She simply made one tiny mistake. Why not leave it there? You'd like that, wouldn't you? Because the only person her testimony would hurt is you. What on earth do you mean, my boy? Seeing as you're a de facto ex-prosecutor, you're going to need to explain yourself better than that. I'd be happy to. I'll even spell it out for you. Nurse Needler's role in this crime was very important because she's a co-conspirator. Nurse Needler doctored the report in order to cover for her accomplice. Ouch! Oh ho ho ho, so she's a co-conspirator, this innocent young thing? Do share your grounds for making such a wild accusation, dear boy. The murder couldn't have been committed by one person working on their own. Without at least two people, it wouldn't have been possible to move the body, maintain attendee numbers, doctor the report.
Maintain the attendee numbers.
I think so, because the whole big thing was the fact that there were still 11 after the murder. So she could have taken the place of...
white coat and stuff.
Yeah, because she's got some similarities, black hair, woman, yeah. If the auctioneer was the murderer and the victim was one of the attendees, the fact that a witness testified to there being 11 attendees even after the murder doesn't make sense. Hey, watch it. Y'all gotta call my good word into question now, too? That's not what I meant. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm taking you at your word, which means there must be a co-conspirator. I know it's hard, my boy, but sometimes you just have to accept that you were wrong. I wasn't wrong. I just hadn't considered the possibility of the killer having an accomplice. But as soon as we do, things start to fall into place. If the killer's accomplice returned to the auction room in place of the victim, there would indeed have been 11 attendees both before and after the murder. Well, well, so that's your thinking, is it? It's certainly an intriguing theory. But surely the imposter would have been spotted right away. I don't imagine that Nurse Needler looked strikingly different from the victim in build and stature. With the help of a mask, she could very easily have replaced Miss Ringer without anybody noticing. Well, Nurse Needler, is that what happened? Did you take the victim's place at the auction? I wouldn't do something like, I don't get why Grandma's sweating.
She just realized what her granddaughter has done.
Yeah. Oy. I can't tell you, I just can't. It hurt Grandma too. Ow! But Grandma, don't you worry about me, I can take it. You just tell me everything, child. But... Oh dear.
I thought it was gonna deflate.
Yeah. So I was right, she was an accomplice. Miss Needler, why? Well, Miss Needler, can you explain yourself? Yes. Huh? Oh, thank you, Grandma, but I'm alright now. I confess, I changed places with Miss Ringer. So you admit that you were working with the ringleader? Yeah, I was helping them. I don't know how, but they found out Miss Ringer was going to attack them. Culprit was going to be attacked by the victim. They seemed pretty sure it was going to happen that night, so they made a counterplan. They wanted to strike first, and they wanted me to help them. I was told to go to the storeroom before the auction began and wait there. Now hold on right there, Missy. I didn't see nothing, my eyes don't lie. If you'd have been there before the auction, I would have bumped right into you. I was there the whole way through, and you weren't there for a bit of it. But I'm not lying. Well, that's easy for you to say, but you were lying about altering the report only a few minutes ago.
Objection!
Heh, I think we're all well aware of the number of potential hiding places in that storeroom. Are we? Where exactly are you trying to say our friend the nurse was hiding? Nurse Needler hid...
She in the box?
Well, that'd be crazy. Well, let's take a look. So, maybe she was in the box before they put the body there? She hid inside this clothes box. Oh, she did she? Well, it was there the whole time, even before I moseyed on in. But like I done told you all, it had all them chains around it. Wanted to hide in there myself, really, but it was locked up tight, so I had to go elsewhere. I imagine that's because Nurse Needler was already lying in there by the time you arrived. That's right, we didn't want anybody to open it or it would have really blown our cover. So they'd climb in and wait until it was time for my